What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another 90-day fiance video, and this one right here is all about Vyra. But before we get into it, let's start off by giving a big, massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, that is a member of Patreon, and that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. And I guarantee you, if you are new to this channel, by the end of this video, you are going to want to hit that subscribe button. But for now, everybody hit that like button. But now let's get into this serious topic. Now, when it comes to Vyra herself in particular, she has decided to come out with some very interesting posts, which I find very gaslighting to myself and the audience that is obviously seeing her post. Now, let's get into them and decipher why they are so gaslighting. As you can see here, she says, I just realized today is the day I don't want to get up from my bed. Now, she continues by also marking the date that Jeffrey was arrested. On October 7th, 2021, Jeffrey and I woke up in each other's arms and had our usual oatmeal for breakfast, and then he left. He left for good reason. In fact, not only did he leave for good reason, but the law basically saved you from going through everything that these women went through because he's a disgusting, disturbing man. But okay, you want to be delusional and continue supporting someone who's an abuser? The world that we live in, ladies and gentlemen. She continues though by saying, it's been a year apart, the toughest year in my life, with a crying emoji. I mean, I won't lie to you, but I'm pretty sure all these women that went through the pains of being abused by this man, they went through tough moments every time he was around them. And I cannot imagine the trauma that they carry. I can't imagine how many years or months it would have taken them to get over the madness that he brought towards them. And you want to talk about your tough year of not being abused, or your tough year of not being around someone that is disgusting. But okay, you keep gaslighting the audience as if you are some kind of saint just because you are a TV star. But let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. She continues by saying, seeing him being handcuffed and taken away felt like millions of those knives being driven into my heart. I'll be honest with you, I don't know where her heart is. Maybe her heart is in that lantern flying away. And the reason I say this is because when she talks about millions of those knives being driven into my heart, if she had a heart, she would think about every single woman that he abused and he affected. And that includes women that includes the people that had to experience the trial, going through it, hearing about what he did. That also affects people too, you know, hearing that there's someone on this earth doing these disgusting things. And the saddest thing is there's so many people like him on this fucking green earth. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to Vyra, in her eyes, she has a heart that apparently has or feels as if millions of dull knives are being driven into the heart. But these women, I wonder when they were going through what they were going through with this madman, I wonder if they felt as if they had millions of dull knives being driven into their heart. Because see, they actually had heart. They had emotion. They were going through the emotion. You, on the other hand, I question if you have emotions. I question everything about you because you supporting and believing in a man that... Let's just continue, ladies and gentlemen. She continues by saying, I screamed and cried for days and nights. Couldn't believe it was happening to us. It's crazy though, because I'm pretty sure the people that were abused were screaming and cried. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're still screaming and crying from the trauma. But this chick right here wants to come out with this madness. Nah, some people need to learn to check themselves as they continue to wreck themselves. I disabled my Instagram and I didn't want to talk to anyone except the family. Well, listen, I don't know what your family did, but clearly they did not knock common sense into your head. Because if they did, you wouldn't be out here making these gaslighting posts. Now, she finalizes with the last one by saying, I couldn't eat, sleep neither. Could I stop sobbing? Life seemed so dark and worthless. And you know what? Let me not even elaborate on that last bit of so dark and worthless, because I guarantee you anyone that has been through an abusive situation and an abusive situation or any kind of situation that is unhealthy, I can't imagine how dark, worthless you feel at that time. And how dark and worthless you feel after it's even happened, because you have to find a way to recover from it while you got people like her online looking for sympathy. Sympathy for what? For what? But hey, ladies and gentlemen, we'll leave it as that. I'll leave it at that, and obviously you guys can have your fun in the conversation, obviously expressing how you feel about this value human being. But like I also said at the beginning of the video, I told you that by the end of the video, you're going to want to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, then something's wrong with you. But make sure you like the video, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, Either way, this woman right here, she needs to be cancelled of media. I don't believe in cancelling, but sometimes there's exceptions. What she's doing right here is unacceptable. Get her off. Anyway, we're out. Peace.